Hey there, welcome back to Lordsword. We are playing Attack on the Team mod pack. Today we are going to be focusing on a little bit more terraforming, and we're gonna start working little by little on this tree right over here. So I'm gonna start getting rid of all these leaves, and I'm just gonna leave the wood. But first I'm just going to add a small dirt island on this area. Just a quick job. Just something like that, and we're gonna fill up this place. Alright, so let's just light up this small area, and we're just gonna leave this small land just like that, because we are going to probably extend it more to this side, and maybe I'll add just a little bit closer to these stalls. We'll see in the future how everything is going to be. So for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. Alright, so let's go ahead and start removing all these leaves of the trees and some of these logs from the bigger trees. Of course the fastest way would be using shears, but we don't really need these kinda leaves. But all we can do is just disconnect the leaves from the trunks, and leaves will just start falling automatically. Just like that. So we found one villager. Let's go back on this tree. Probably manually breaking all the leaves was not the best idea. Even though this method is kinda efficient, because you don't really need to gather any wood, but it just takes super long time. So what I'm going to do, a tree farm somewhere right over here. Just a line of trees. Then we're just gonna start placing manually every log that we have. So now I just need to even every side. Of course the main tree won't gonna be just all circle. Giant trees tend to be more bumpy, not like perfectly round. They tend to be like a round cloud shape. Now we just wanna get a general shape, and we ran out of wood. So as you can see, it's gonna be quite a massive tree. This tree will take quite a long time to finish. And luckily for us, we got a farmer again. So we're just gonna slap him right in this spot. Now I must say that wheat trade is super good, because this mod pack tends to spawn wheat statues. Now we're gonna scam this villager. So we're just gonna get probably 1 or 2 full trades. Okay, so we reached this limit. Let's see what we're gonna trade next. 1 emerald for cookies. Let's reset his trade. Okay, that's his final trade. 10 gravel and 1 emerald into 5 flint. His trades are pretty easy. This is how basically we make profit. So now let's just put the emeralds in the chest. We have 27 emeralds just from trading. And since we have so much material here, maybe I'm just going to smelt some. Maybe smelt copper and tin. We're gonna get some bronze. And now I'm going to plant some trees around my giant tree. Take some bananas and just normal saplings to farm. Bananas are a good source of food. So I'm just gonna plant green trees around this area. Plant over here, maybe one over here, doesn't really matter. Just a couple of trees. And now I'm going to build a line in the middle, somewhere right over here. And I'm going to plant saplings over here. This way it will be super fast and super easy to get as much wood as possible. And we can do the same thing every side. And on this side I'm going to do just banana saplings. And we're gonna do the same line over here with just oak trees. When I was editing my Minecraft videos, I was thinking about this market, and then I came up with a nice idea. Now as you can see, it feels kinda empty and very plain, like especially these corner areas. I'm going to try to build a fountain in every single corner, and then as you can see with the saplings, I'm going to place maybe some garden-like looking small plant pots in the middle sections. We will see what we're going to come up with. Pretty minor ideas. So while these trees are growing, we can pretty much start designing a one fountain in this area. I'm thinking maybe we could try to use marble because I've been using so much stone. So now let's just try to figure out which spot would work the best. So diameter goes from here. Let's just mark like that. So let's determine where the middle would be the best. We could use these torches to check where it could connect. But as you can see, if we use torches, it's gonna end up square. And this is what we don't want. So maybe let's check this. Pretty much connects with the torch right here. And with the torch right here. The distance from this area is 9, so the fountain is going to be right over here. Now I'm going to chisel most of the marble, and as you can see, we have tons of designs. Now I'm probably going to do the sides with the smooth marble, just the circle, and I'm going to probably replace floor maybe with tiles or with this texture. We'll try to probably mix these three designs together. But for now, let's just try to make a circle. Before I start, I want to test out one thing. Well, we can't really cut the marble. Can't really cut marble. Do we have to craft it then? No, I have no idea why I can't cut marble. Even though they're marble micro blocks, I just don't understand. So do we have to craft it first, then make it into... Well, you just look at that. Now it seems that with marble it is quite weird, because you have to craft first the shape and then chisel, which is, I think it's quite stupid. So we probably will have to use different kind of pillars. At least we have some slabs. I'm still going to try this out, and I want to see how this block will react to water. All I want to know if the middle is soaked or not. Okay, so the middle does not get soaked. So now we can start making a shape. Okay, so this is gonna be the shape of the fountain. What I'm thinking, maybe I should probably move it closer to this side. Probably somewhere over here. Because this fountain would be way too close to the villagers. So probably this area would be the best. Yeah, now I think it would work. It's gonna be this log to this log. This is where the center will be. So now I'm going to get some smooth stone, chop some, make pillars, then make some more marble slabs. Just chisel them into a smooth marble. Maybe let's change the design of this block. Give this maybe gold texture, and we're gonna put it in the middle right over here. Maybe let's just make 4 pieces with the same, why not? And we're gonna place them right over here. And these are just going to be for the torches. Gonna mine entire floor, and I'm going to put some marble into the furnace because we're gonna need a little bit more. So now let's just try to come up with an interesting design for the floor. So I'm going to use this one, and this one. So let's see what we can do with it. Actually, what I'm thinking right now, I'm going to replace these walls right here, and we're gonna change this floor instead. So it will give that extra depth for the fountain, like they tend to be in real life. Like they have a small barrier where you can sit down, and they have like a little bit more depth into the fountain. So let's check what kind of design we can do. Probably gonna do a cross like this. We can do around like this. And now we can replace what's left with this one. And as you can see, it looks quite cool. So now let's just replace these walls around here. And maybe I'm going to throw most of my marble inside the furnace, because we're gonna need quite a lot of it if I'm planning to build same 4 fountains in every corner right over here. And just looking from the map, it already looks quite interesting, because it gives extra structures instead of that plain gray empty yard. So let's just throw all marble inside. Okay, so now we can just replace these walls. Probably putting tiles around would be best idea. It looks more like a pool, but that's cool. So now we can begin with the actual fountain structure. I'm going to use stone pillar, because I can't saw for some reason marble. Let's put 7. And in the middle we're going to put crossing like this. Put slab on top, put 2 blocks on the sides, and just apply smaller pillars. Apply again. Actually, and we can just apply glowstone. Let's just choose a different design. glass would fit better. Break off these 2 stones, cut 2 more pillars again, and just apply around. Just put pillar on top. So this is what the fountain is going to look like. I added 4 blocks on these areas right here. To make this thicker pillar, all you have to add is just a cobblestone post. Then I added this section right over here. Just add 1 block right here. And just marble slabs, pillar and post, simply just by putting a block on each side and then just applying these on the blocks. And the top of a fountain, it's just simple design, looks like this. And now we're gonna apply water. It's all gonna look real nice. So most of the trees have grown, so I chopped quite a lot of it. It's super easy to gather it because it all grows in line, and as you can see here, all you have to do is just chop the line like this out. One of this line supplies me at least a stack of wood, and I applied some of the logs right over here. This biggest trunk will be 13 blocks high. And then I just build around, and I'm gonna extend 9 blocks high. This is just a general shape. Later on I'm going to reshape entire tree, but now I'm just building this shape just so I could see how things should be. So now we finished this fountain, and I'm going to do the same thing in all 4 sides. So let's go grab some marble. Let's see how much we have here. Ooh, plenty. I think that should be enough. So let's go ahead and start working on fountains. Oh, we got a zombie villager here. We're kinda running out of time, so let's speedrun this. Okay, let's just build him up. Splash him. So maybe I'm just gonna build fountain right over here. The circle begins right here. It seems that we're gonna have to move our hut a little bit further. Let's just build it somewhere right over here. Let's see what villager we got. Another farmer. Wow, I'm getting lucky today. Let's just slap him right in here. Just like that. So let's remove this hut right here. And we're gonna have one right over here. Alright, so let's continue on our fountain. Break off 4 pieces right over here. Replace these corners right here. And then just dig out gravel. And just mine out around fountain blocks. Cover around with tiles. Dig around the fountain again. And add the floor design. Across. Then tiles around these. Just place 5 blocks right over here. Build up 7 blocks. Change middle block with stone. Then add marble block on top. Put any block on the sides right here. Slap a glowstone on top. So now we're just gonna put some posts on the sides right here. Put on the bottom glowstone so it will be holding glowstone. Post in the middle and a spike right here. Remove the side post in the middle right over here, so it's gonna make a little bit thicker. You can do pretty much the same thing right here, so maybe just do the same thing on this fountain right over here. And you will get that nice spine-like structure. Add marble slabs right over here. Place any block around here. And add 1 pillar on the sides. This will make water not separate once it's gonna fall from here on this slab. And add smaller junctions right over here. Because the great thing about these micro blocks, they can be placed inside each other. Now just put water. And voila! Simple design. So now let's get some water and fill this fountain up. Just like that. Fountain number 2 is finished. Now let's move on the next side. Fountain number 3 is done. And fountain number 4 is finished. So now we have 4 fountains. This is what the main area is going to look like. And now we can chop these trees and continue working little by little on this tree trunk. But right now, just for fun, I'm going to store only mob drops in this single chest somewhere right over here. So I'm just gonna look through all these chests and I'm going to just store only mob drops in this chest right over here. So let's see how much we can gather. Okay, so this is the result what we got. It doesn't look like there is much stuff. When I looked through the chests, it just took so much space because it's always just scattered. And you can see now most of the chests have space, which is just insane. But yeah, that was just a little sorting. I'm quite surprised what we got. I'm going to take spider's silk, and as you can see I killed quite a lot of zombies. These are some organs for necromancy mod and some witchery stuff. Small amount of stuff, but it just took so much space. It's incredible how lazy I am. Okay, so let's just gather this wood, and it's super easy to gather. Just replace. And what we can do now, since I got some silk, make 8 sticks, surround it with silk, and you're gonna get woven cloth. Gonna need 8 of these, so let's go gather some cotton. Craft some silk. So now we got 8 cloth. Now let's just put any color inside here and surround it with cloth, and you will get a backpack. This is just a simple backpack, but yeah, this inventory tends to get some glitchy because as you can see I'm clicking and the bucket is not storing. Maybe after like 6 clicks it's better use just shift, just click and move around. Like this it's just gonna bug out for a little bit. So now that we got our backpack, we will be able to explore a little bit longer, and we will be able to mine a little bit longer, just do things a little bit longer without going here and storing all the stuff. So let's go ahead and chop all these trees away. From the all 4 sides we got, as I said, 4 stacks of logs. Now add it on here. So we have 13 blocks right over here, so we're gonna maybe just add 11. Now if you're wondering how big this tree is going to be, well, it's gonna be massive. Maybe like 50 blocks high probably, maybe less, maybe more. Depends what kind of branches it will have. If it's gonna be a huge branches, so we can make a little bit smaller, but if it's gonna be a bit smaller branches, then we're gonna make a little bit taller. Alright, so let's just get some iron. Okay, so we gathered 1 tree's leaves, and we're just gonna put them right in here. So we got some cool fountains over here that look like rockets. We have a cool pond right over here. The fishes are very happy. Maybe let's get some more cows. Get some wool. Let's go grab some obsidian. Okay, that should be enough. Craft some extra tanks, because I have tons of XP. Almost full. Just like that. So the reason why I gathered some obsidian is because I'm going to start making portals. And portals will be super useful because it will allow me to travel to any place that I want. And all you're gonna need is just to craft 2 of these blocks. Crafting recipe is quite simple, but let's just go to the nether first and let's gather some glowstone. That should be enough. Okay, so the reason why we're going to make a portal. Okay, so the reason why we're going to make a portal modifier, it will allow us to travel to any place we want. And as you can see, just by this thing, it will allow us to travel to any dimension or to same dimension whenever we're gonna place the second portal. So let's go ahead and make these 2 portals. Make 2 flint and steels, cover them with the dust, 2 obsidian in every corner, throw 2 diamonds here, iron in the middle, ender pearl right here, redstone on the bottom, and just flint on top. Now you're gonna get 2 modifiers. Just break the bottom, place this block facing up. Now we're just gonna craft upgrades. We're gonna need 2 dimension upgrades, 2 purple stained leaf saplings, and some gold. Make paper. Put in the middle, add saplings, and put every corner nugget, and you're gonna get 2 cards. Now you have to upgrade these cards, so it's gonna even cost a little bit more. So you're gonna need iron, ender pearl, gold, and redstone. Since I'm running out of iron, extract bronze, that will be useful for the future. Extract iron, and let's craft dimensional tickets. Just put everything like this, and you're gonna get 2-dimensional cards for the teleport. All you have to do is just right click on this block with the card. It will place this like that, and you can remove it just by clicking it if you wanna take it back. But make sure you do it, don't break the block first, otherwise you're gonna lose it. So now let's just select diamond, accept, light up the portal. If this teleporter doesn't have any other teleports placed yet, it will just throw you into the nether first. But let me just demonstrate how this portal is going to work. So I'm just going to place one teleporter right over here, add the card inside, set the network diamond, accept, and light this teleporter as well. Make sure you light on this block like this, and if I'm gonna enter this teleporter, it will throw me to this teleport. And as you can see, it works like a portal game, and you can just use it as a fast travel. The cool thing about this teleport, you can place it in any dimension you want, in any place you want, and you will have a quick access to that area. So what I'm planning to do in the future, I'm going to build a teleporter base and put many different teleports, or I could just put one teleport and just memorize all the networks and just travel to any biome I want. So this feature is just super amazing. Just to remove it, remove the dimension, take the card back, make sure you stand next to it, otherwise you're gonna lose it, and just remove this teleporter. Simple like that. Now of course, if you don't have anything else placed and no networks set, it's just gonna teleport you to the nether. So all you have to do is just craft a portal modifier, craft a card, dimension upgrade, and then you will be able to travel anywhere you want. So I think that's pretty much it for today. We're just gonna work on this tree little by little. I'm happy that we got some fountains, because it just makes the market less empty. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. And as always, I hope to see you in the next episode of Lordswood's Adventures. So thanks for watching again, and have a beautiful day.